Winter had hit the ranch hard. Snow piling in thick drifts, mornings coated in frost. Even so, I took pride in decorating the property, and this year I'd built a massive snowman right near the front gate. Not just any snowman. This one had LED eyes, a carrot nose, an old sheriff's hat, and a scarf gifted by a friend. It had become a cheerful landmark for every passerby. Except Karen. The sight of that snowman seemed to ignite something feral in her. Maybe she hated joy. Maybe she hated that I had built something the neighborhood kids actually loved more than her HOA-approved decorations. Whatever the reason, the jealousy burned in her deeply enough that she drove right over one night, stomping the snowman flat like a monster in a winter horror movie. The remains lay scattered across the driveway at dawn. Snow splashed with tire tracks and Karen's shoe prints all around. I reviewed the camera footage and saw her laughing like a villain as she destroyed it. Brent and Donut were with her, clapping and high-fiving before slipping on ice and falling. I could have called the sheriff right then, but that would be too easy and far less satisfying. So I built another snowman. Bigger, stronger, reinforced. I packed the body around a welded steel core, layered protective ice over it, and installed impact sensors connected directly to my security system. From the outside, it looked like a normal snowman, but inside, it was a fortress, a cold sentinel waiting for justice. The neighborhood kids helped decorate it again, cheering as it towered proudly. Karen watched from her window, twitching like an over-caffeinated squirrel. Later that night, she returned for round two, this time driving her precious luxury SUV, revving the engine like she was about to enter a demolition derby. Brent filmed. Donut squealed with anticipation. "Show that stupid snow pile who's in charge," she yelled. She floored the gas pedal, the SUV fishtailing over ice, charging straight into the snowman, and reality hit her harder than the steel core hit her bumper. The SUV crumpled, airbags exploded, Karen's scream echoed across the frosty field. Brent dropped his phone in shock, which slid into a snowbank and vanished. Donut flailed his arms, slipping and falling face first into a drift deep enough to bury half his body. The snowman didn't budge. LED eyes still flickering, scarf waving in the winter wind, the silent victor of the battle. My security alarm triggered, lights flashed, and tightened. My faithful K9 raced out barking like thunder given fur. Karen stumbled out of the SUV, dazed, hat crooked, scarf tangled around her neck like the snowman had grabbed her. "This is vandalism. You tried to kill me," she shrieked, pointing at the snowman like it was a fully sentient warrior she'd lost to. I stepped outside calmly with a mug of hot cocoa, watching the chaos unfold. "Karen," I said, "you attacked a holiday decoration, on private property, on camera." The sheriff arrived minutes later. He'd seen the footage already, and the look he gave her said everything. Karen was cited for trespassing, reckless driving, destruction of property, attempted vandalism, and disturbing the peace. Meanwhile, Brent tried to retrieve his phone but ended up stuck waist-deep in snow as Titan proudly watched over him. Donut shivered so violently he sounded like a rattling toolbox. The SUV was hauled away with a bent bumper and a shattered front grille that left the logo dangling like a defeated trophy. As officers led Karen away, mud on her boots, mascara streaked, scarf still embarrassingly tied in a knot around her chin, the neighborhood kids gathered around the snowman, cheering its victory over evil. News spread everywhere. Karen was defeated by a snowman. By the next morning, memes appeared across local Facebook pages. Someone even brought the snowman a tiny metal reading, "Defender of the Ranch." I added a tiny wooden sign next to him. "Warning. Indestructible snowman. Next vehicle will be towed." That week, Karen stayed oddly quiet. No HOA letters. No sneaky sabotage. Maybe humiliation had finally frozen her ego. But Titan knew she'd be back. And when she returned with her next ridiculous scheme, the ranch, and every reinforced decoration upon it, would be ready. Because out here, even the snow fights back.